All right, it is 7 o'clock for the Bellingham Select Board meeting for Monday, September 22nd, 2005. I ask that if you can, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, I'm going to turn this over now to Chief Miller for Bellingham Fire.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is the Select Board. Our new TA, Joe, welcome. In keeping with tradition, tonight we'd like to introduce two new employees for the town of Bellingham. I'm excited. Both members have been with us for a little while, and just with scheduling in summer, we've finally getting them in to introduce to the board. The first member I'd like to introduce tonight is Sean Carlin. Sean comes to us from the Littleton Fire Department, has over 15 years of fire and EMS experience. He holds a master's degree in business management from Fitchburg State University and a paramedic technology certificate through Northeastern University. Sean is also a graduate from the Massachusetts Firefighter Academy. He is being pinned tonight by Captain Clinton. Sean, Cap, please. Amy, do you want to do both together, or do you want to do each?
Three.
Only two tonight. One couldn't make it.
I'll do two.
Okay. John. Next, we have Sarah Rayner. Sarah comes to us from Truro Fire. I'm not very sure what that is. It's way down on the peak. Sarah comes with us with 8 years of fire and EMS experience. Sarah is a 2024 graduate of the Massachusetts Firefighter Academy program. Sarah obtained her paramedic certificate through Roger Williams University School of Continuing Studies in 2019. Sarah is being pinned tonight by her paramedic instructor and friend, Paul Teservo. What's neat about both these members, folks, come on up. What's nice is they come to us already academy trained and with paramedic experience, which is really good. Sarah works for New Bedford EMS, correct? Sean, you work for, or did work for one of the privates as well, too, up in the north. Many, yeah. I started listing on my path too many. Paul, would you please do? Again, just keeping up with tradition, we'd like to introduce new members to the board. We will have another one. We have a member retire in August, so we're working now to fill that vacancy. So we're a little ways out on that, but hopefully by the first of the year we'll be up and running. Great. Yeah,
We're pretty close to full staff.
When we fill this next one, we'll be full. Okay, first time.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah,
Many years, right?
many years. It's been
That's
2 years.
outstanding.
Lots of
3
years.
years, yeah.
3 years.
So the first time we'll be at full staffing, which is nice, and we've got all the non-suppression paramedics. Review Myra's here. The other two members.
Yeah,
of the board.
they're on
I was gonna say they're on a run. It's been a busy day, so they've been on calls most of the day, so good.
Our town is in outstanding hands under your leadership and everybody else in the fire department, and all the leaders within the department.
I can't take a lot of credit for it.
Well, no, it's all them. I absolutely understand, but we're in great shape. Thank you so much for everything you do. Great. It really is. Guess I can throw up. I mean, that's.
I know.
Truro, yeah, all right.
You live in New Bedford, correct?
Okay. Still a dry. Can't get that from here.
Yeah.
We can, but not, you have to go over a bridge.
Amy, would you like to come up? Sarah, Sean, please come on.
Yeah. You are. Yeah. Big nice thing. You got a little bit of time, I'm going to do your oath of office. Take your right hand, please. John Farnham and Sarah Rayner, you will now take the oath of office for new firefighters within the Bellingham Fire Department. Do you solemnly swear that you will perform your duties as a firefighter for the town of Bellingham, that you will not betray the integrity or the character of the department for the trust of the residents of Bellingham, that you will treat all individuals with dignity and respect, and ensure that your actions are dedicated to ensuring the safety of the Bellingham community and the preservation of human life, that you will always hold yourself and others accountable for their actions, maintain the highest ethical standards, uphold the values of the department in the town of Bellingham, and that your actions will be bound by the charter and bylaws of Bellingham and the constitutions of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the United States of America. Congratulations. A long time ago, we had one. Longer than when I do weddings. We don't hang it all on the.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Members of the board, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
You too.
So don't get you back. Thank you.
All right, moving right along, to the cultural council interview, Christopher Boyd. Come on up, front and center.
Well, I'll walk around and show here, apologies.
You just jump right over. All right, Mr. Boyd is interviewing for the cultural council. Mr. Boyd, can you just briefly tell us about yourself and why you want to serve on the cultural council?
Oh, yeah. So my name is Chris Boyd. You guys know that. Born and raised in Bellingham. I've lived here most of my life, except for a couple of years during college. I've served as band director, chorus director, director of music in a whole bunch of different towns in Massachusetts. Right now, I'm the director of music over at Whiting Middle School in Uxbridge. And I just really appreciated everything that like the Bellingham Public Schools did for me and everything that the community has done with the arts. And I just want to be able to give back to that.
Outstanding. I have no questions. Mrs. Spencer, do you have any questions?
No, I have no questions. And thank you for stepping up and filling an open seat that we definitely can help on.
Mrs. Alphalete?
I'm actually on the culture, so I'm a little working together, so thank you very much for stepping in.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Martinez?
No, I just again echo everybody here. Thank you very much. I think we'll be pretty close to having a full staff, won't we? A few more?
We're up to 22.
Well, you can have up to 22.
We need a minimum of
Whatever
12.
we-
We're not minimum now.
We're eligible for the grant.
We'll be
Yeah.
eligible for the grant.
Yes, we have met our
No,
minimum.
okay. Yeah,
With you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
okay.
That's where I was going.
Okay.
We'll never have 22.
No, we have our minimum.
Really cool group.
I hope so. I hope so.
Mrs. Obashi, do you have any questions?
So I just want everyone to know, so I've known Chris since he was a kid, another one that's come up. But he is a product of our Bellingham High School music program, which people should understand, we have some great talent that has come out of the Bellingham High School music program with Harry Sherpler and both with Marie Fort. And so when I saw Chris's name, as I said to Marie, I'm like, oh my God, another band kid. And it's awesome. And I just think people should realize how lucky we are in our high school for the music program that we have. So I'm thrilled to see you. Absolutely thrilled.
Since you said that, I will add, being at the football game Friday night and announcing the games, the band this year they were outstanding Friday night. They were really, really good. I mean, I know it's growing, but you could really hear the difference with the band this year compared to the last couple of years. And there's more band members too. They looked great in their uniforms and such. You're not part of the Bellingham program, you're part of Uxbridge, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
But I did teach, after I graduated high school in 2013, I did come back and teach the drum line in the marching band
Yeah.
for a few years before COVID, but
Yeah.
then COVID messed everything.
Yeah,
for everyone, so-
absolutely. You did. But I tell you, it's really come back. It was fantastic.
I have no questions. Thank you for applying. Do I have a motion to appoint Christopher Boyd to the cultural council?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? None?
Congratulations.
I'll give one more plug to the Bellingham band. They are playing, they're doing the Star Spangled Banner at Fenway Park for the Red Sox last home game, which is next weekend. So
Yeah.
they'll be there and trucking in and being out on the field.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll send you an email, Chris.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Hey, do you want to make a motion for the time?
I will, if you'd like me to.
Yes, if you could, please.
Okay. For the long silent part.
Correct.
Okay, I move that the select board vote to execute the 2025 fall annual town meeting warrant subject to approval as to form by town council, to direct the posting of the warrant and for staff to distribute copies of the warrant pursuant to section 7-2 of the charter.
So that one I gave you on Friday, so we can strike pursuant to edits from town council,
Okay,
just because this is the edited version from town
That's
council.
what town council voted that.
Yeah.
Okay, so minus that sentence.
Yep.
do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
I,
Opposed? None? 5-0. Do we have a motion for the September 8th meeting minutes?
I make a motion that we approve the September 8th meeting minutes as reported.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 5-0. Reminder, KPLR is holding an ethics training on Monday, September 29th at 6:30 PM in the Arcan meeting room. So if you haven't been, this is not by the state, this is by KP Law, and this is just ethics training by KP Law.
Yeah, like a refresher. And if anyone got a cancellation notice that was sent by someone in mistake, it still is on.
There we go. Any old business? Any new business? Joe, why don't you you're up with the town administrator report?
Okay, so provided board with the copy, so I'll hit some of the highlights, and just so you know, what I'd like to do is what I had done in my past town, where basically this is formulation of a town administrator's blog on the website so that it can be continually updated, and these reports also to be posted on that. So back on September 9th, had my first coffee and conversation with the town administrator, had about 10 people. A lot of the questions were so that they could get to know the new town administrator, so a lot more geared towards me, but then we did have good conversations about past history of the town, where things are going, their thoughts, everything from Medicare to weight limits on Maple Street Bridge. The next one is going to be on October 7th, and within the calendar, it's just going to be a monthly copy with the town administrator. Last week was our first department head meeting, and it was really good to be able to have everyone around this table and for us all to learn about what's going on in town. And that's where a lot of the town administrator report is coming out of that department head meeting. Coming up on August 8th, we're going to have Secretary Ed Augustus visiting Bellingham. He's going to visit the Bellingham Housing Authority. More details are coming out, so I'll send that off to the board on that visit. And also would like to acknowledge everyone, all the staff that has essentially been my chauffeur for the last couple weeks. It's been great. I've had driving tours from our school superintendent, from DPW director, town planner, building commissioner, going over some of the highlights, visited all the schools, visited various infrastructure recreation facilities, as well as construction sites. So it's been really great to get their perspectives. And it's so much easier to be a passenger looking out a window than driving. So some other highlights from departments. The assessors are currently in the middle of their recertification schedule. There is draft real estate values on the website, and DOR will be looking to approve in December. The full impact won't be set until we set our tax rates later on in the year. Also, right now is about when we start the FY27 budget season, and that starts with trying to get an understanding as far as new growth, what we have for projects out there, what is remaining to be built, what's on the horizon. So staff is starting that process. The police are wrapping up their construction project in the next couple of weeks. They're also working on finalizing installation of a new console, and part of this will allow for much more broader communication out of dispatch to adjacent towns. The senior center is also working on including their pavilion. They're working through some drainage issues to resolve those. Also starting in October, there's going to be that's where they're going to start breakfast service on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And they're also going to be receiving a retired police car, which then will be allowed to be used for long distance medical transports rather than one of our larger vans, reducing overall wear and tear. We talked about town meeting. IT is knee deep in Windows 11 upgrades now that Windows 10 is no longer being supported. So that involves not only updating systems, but also replacing some computers. And also they're starting coordination of installation of a fiber optic cable. This would be at the Grove Street water tank. This was funded through a Mass IT fiber grant funding was received back in 2024. The Conservation Commission has issued a decision denying Prospect Hill development that is being appealed by the developer. And also there is an active application in front of them for the Blackstone Street extension. Staff is working on the update to the open space and recreation plan and held a meeting last week to discuss finalizing that. Board of Health is pretty busy with receiving a number of complaints, also with conducting food establishment inspections and dealing with some housing issues that hopefully we can address some risk that some tenants, owners are currently in and get them into better housing conditions. Town clerk's office is working on implementing new board committee software package. Also looking at software options for handling public document requests. These can take a considerable amount of time, and failure to, say, meet open meeting public document request deadlines that can open up the town. So a lot of towns are doing this to make sure nothing falls through the cracks. The treasure collectors will be mailing out the real estate bill September 30th, due November 3rd. And I won't go through all the detail, but DPW did provide a substantial list of projects that are going on in town. This is a very busy community with a lot on its plate. And hopefully these 3 pages of notes of what's going on can sort of illustrate that.
How's your first month been?
It's been great. It's coming up. It's only been 20 days, so not even 3 weeks yet.
Okay.
But it's been great. Everyone has been absolutely great here. And really very appreciative to the board for giving me this opportunity.
Looking at fulfilled the agenda, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second,
Second?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none, I vote.
All right.